We take the 2.5-hour trip, you know, every 2-3 weeks and stay here for about a week. It's nonstop, you know. Every 3 weeks we're here, go back home and just deal with our family. You know, we have a 3-year-old and then we have a 4-month-old, so try to keep it together as best we can. She had it in the bones for 3 years, and on this visit is when we found out that she had it in soft tissue. So
for the first time.
For the first time. So that's kind of a tragic, you know, something you don't want, but we're going, you know.
We're just focusing on today and this hospital stay and this treatment cycle and trying to not look too far ahead or too far behind.
Yeah.
We're just trying to get Tessa to the next trial for as long as we can until that next trial is the one that gets her clear. Our daughter Tessa was diagnosed with stage 4 neuroblastoma on November 1st, 2013. She was 5 years old, and she's been fighting ever since.
Dr. Scholler has her input on what you know is next, but we basically ran through them all, you know. And then the next trial's like, this is going to be the one that's going to help out, you know. That's kind of like.
Yeah, she'll say, what did the scans, you know, what did the scans show? Or, you know, we've had a couple decreases that we've gotten to celebrate, and she'll get really excited about it.
No, we're blessed by that we're here for 3.5 years.
Right. I mean, it's been a long 3.5 years, but we do feel lucky that we are still in the fight.
I was a carpenter, I'm a carpenter, and I work for Nicole Curtis, the rehab addict, and I'll just say the 2 years, like it was probably 2.5 years ago, I was the head carpenter for one of her projects, and I didn't really tell her about Tessa was diagnosed, but I didn't really want to tell her. It was like 3 weeks into the project, and the next week we were going to for
Tessa's
Make-A-Wish in California, and I told Nicole, I'm like, yeah, I got to take next week off. She's like, I'm like, I got to go to Kohler. She's like, what are you doing, going to Disneyland? And I was like, yeah, actually, you know, we're taking my daughter on her Make-A-Wish, and as soon as we got back, she wanted me to work for her full time, and she's like, whatever you need, family, and
she said anytime you need to take off, you can take off. I mean, she's just been there no matter what. You know. I think it raised her awareness on kids with cancer and, you know, how it affects families, and she's becoming a little bit more of an advocate.
She is an advocate. We were doing the molecular guided therapy, and that helped out a lot. She progressed, but I think, you know, when we were deciding to do it, I think it's, you know, hopefully with Tessa's trials, another kid they can learn something else from it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's what we want too, you know? Like, I was all for it because I'm like, this is, you know, what's going to change, I don't know, you know.
Change it for the next
for the next kid, and, you know, to see if it works. And neuroblastoma, you know, it's all different for every kid, but if they can learn something from Tessa and help the next kid out, I think, you know, that's so the other kids don't have to go through it. Yeah, we're grateful for everything, and everybody, grateful. You know, I just want to find a cure for it for Tessa. And
I think even though we are staying in the hospital room for 10 days, or some people, you know, going through transplants a month, we're happy to be in that hospital room because a lot of people, you know, the fight ends and they don't get to stay in the hospital room with their little one, you know, and so it's, even if it's a hospital room, we're together.
Yep, we're together. I'm still fighting, you know.